Yeah.
Shall we call this meeting to order now? It is 4:32. Okay. And I think we are in discussion of Kenny Bracco's property. And the amount is what it comes down to, what we'd like to offer him for this property. Jim figured it out, and he has done a lot of work on this. He really has, and math on this.
So,
And
I should say that is a little bit of sophomore high school geometry in this.
I didn't even have that, so I couldn't do it.
I think what it boils down to is this is not a terribly valuable parcel of property. It only has value to Ken Bracco.
Yeah.
The question is, does the village want to sell it? And if so, what's a fair price for it? But if the village doesn't sell it, there's so little at stake here, it would make a hell of a lot of difference one way or the other.
Yeah. I recommend that we sell it if the price is right for Ken.
Yeah, I agree. Well, there's no point in keeping it.
No.
So
If the village doesn't need it for village business, we already said we're not buying any more property,
and
and we
I
want to
think
get rid
that
of
we
those
should.
not used
So,
for municipality.
I mentioned this before we got started to Peggy and to Sharon, but I saw Jackie Jastelainen early this week, or maybe it was Friday last week, and they have a record of property that's sold and how much it's sold for, and she went through looking for smaller lots in this area, and very few lots sell because people aren't interested in buying them, and people who own them don't make an effort to sell, I guess. But she found, and they're not recent sales, but I don't think that the prices have changed that much in the 5 years. But she found one platted lot near Tunnel Street in Sweetown that sold for $4,000. And then she found another lot in Centennial Heights that sold for $3,700. And we have the areas for each. And the area for the Tunnel Street lot was 14,500 square feet, and for Centennial Heights, 11,200 square feet. So for Tunnel Street, it was sold for about 27.5 cents per square foot. And Centennial Heights was sold for about 33 cents per square foot. And then I did a very rough calculation of the area here. We could have a surveyor do it, but the surveyor would charge $200. There are a couple of triangles and a rectangle there, and I come up with about 2,600 square feet, give or take. So I come up with, on the basis of the two comparables that we got, maybe $870 to $730 for this property. So.
Okay, I would say we should go right in the middle. Try and get in the middle.
I was thinking the same thing. Like 825.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The price for the lot.
Yeah.
825?
Yeah, between the two prices, we should
Yeah,
go
it's
in
right
the
in the
middle.
middle.
Well, so what we could propose is, I'm not saying you haven't decided 825 is right or not, but I propose to him that we prepare the deed. I'll do that.
Okay.
At no charge, and he comes up with $825. And we could use the description that's on the tax bill, and basically it just says that part of lots 1 and 2 north of the railroad grade. But if he wants a better description, if I were in his position, I'd want a better description. I go back to the surveyor here. If Bob Crampton is retired, but Joe Foster had worked for Bob Crampton for years and has Bob Crampton's office. And I suggested Kenny Bracco that he might want to
resurvey it, eh?
Or at least, I don't even know if a survey would be necessary. The surveyor might be able to pick off a good description from his notes from this earlier survey that was done here, without actually going around the property.
Because again, he's got 2 of the points, right? He just needs the 3rd point.
So what he needs, if you're looking at the diagram here, there's an arc
Right.
with, it says I equals
The 18 degrees.
18 minutes, 18 degrees, 0 minutes, 08. Okay. So he has a good description for that arc. And what he needs is a good description for the west edge of that rough triangle.
That little point
in the
right
north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs that 1 point.
Right. He's got a bearing. It's north 89, 28, 42, and he needs a distance from the corner over to the north end of that arc. And then he's got a bearing down below here of north 00, 31, 18 west. So he's got a bearing for the west edge, and he needs a distance for the west edge.
I think if we're selling, it should be $1,000, and you do the deed preparation and the recording. So it's done, and that includes the deed prep and the recording, and he'd have to pay that if he had the deed prep done himself and the recording himself.
The recording fee is $30.
Right,
I'm just trying to
and the
keep it
deed,
simple.
how much,
The
how much
simple
would the
thing is,
deed
I prepare
prep
the
be?
deed,
Be
it's
normal.
signed by Dave, or maybe Dave and Julie, the village council can decide, and then we just give him the deed. And he's smart enough to know that the deed won't do him much good unless he records it at the county courthouse, and he'll take it down there and he'll record it. And then we don't have to mess with it. I mess with it with Jane Harvey, but Kenny is, I'm not going to say he's really sophisticated or really not sophisticated, but I think he's more sophisticated than Jane Harvey and her daughter, and he'll know what he's got to do with the deed.
so is the committee recommending we sell the lot?
I think
I'm for it.
So we're going to recommend to the
Yeah.
council that we sell it to the Broncos.
To
Yeah.
Kenneth Brock or his designee.
Yeah.
So he can tell us whether it's to him, or to him and his wife, or to him and his wife and somebody else, if they got a trust. Whoever he comes up with as a designee, we'll make that the grantee in the deed.
And for that amount, then, you think?
It's up to the three of you.
Well, I mean, I have no problems with 1,000 either. I mean, I'll be honest, that was gonna be my original number, was 1,000. And then when I saw Jim's number, then I'm like, okay, well, maybe
Well,
split
I think it
it
might
into
be,
2.
right, so.
I guess my
So
concern is
either
that
he's going
it
to-
comes from 2012, and I think our values have climbed a little since then. But it's not the,
Well, I don't care.
And you can always
I
counter.
don't care.
He can always counter. You know, if he doesn't
Right.
pay that much,
Right.
he can
Right.
come back and say,
I think he will counter, and then we'll
Yeah.
be messing
Okay.
around with it for, 100 and so on.
Yeah, so I'd say
But
start at
if we give it to
1,000.
him for,
Yeah.
we offer it to him for 100, 825, he might very well counter on that too. So
Well, I thought of that too right
Yeah.
away.
So maybe
And-
start at 1,000, and
Yeah.
if he counter offers with anything above 825, accept.
Yeah.
Be a recommendation. Except the problem is
I
yeah.
hope he doesn't watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope he's not watching the video.
Well, that's why I thought we should be in closed session.
Yeah, probably,
We're discussing
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Well, it's too late for that.
Okay. Okay, so that's what, concerning the Broncos situation, right?
let's see,
So do you want to vote or something like
wait a
that? to make
minute, we
recommendation?
recommend we sell,
Yeah.
and for what amount?
$1,000.
$1,000 to the Broncos.
To his
family.
His
designee,
designee.
Ken Bronco's designee,
Yeah.
and that.
Then just leave it at 1,000.
So we'll
If
put
he
the
counter offers
together
so.
and we'll use the description contained in the, on the tax rolls, unless he wants something better than that, in which case he'll pay the surveyor to provide him with that.
Well,
And he'll record the deed at his expense.
but do you think that as part of our recommendation, it should be that we recommend he have a survey done and
It's
at
not
his
important
own
to the
expense?
village, but it is.
But we recommend that to him
Yeah. I'll
because
write
we're
it.
not
I'll write it.
staking the corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not doing it, but he can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
So I so move that we sell it for $1,000 to Ken Bronco and or his designee.
right.
I'll support.
So Peggy's second,
And I'm in favor.
and I'm an aye.
Me too, all three.
All three
Unanimous.
support, yeah. Okay. Did we want to move on to, now let's see. Well, the Buckles, we talked
So,
about.
so I think it might be a good idea for us to go into closed session for Aaron Buckovich, because
Yeah.
we're talking about potentially offering him some property. But I would say, if there's any other business for the committee.
Well, I
today,
do, I have
Is there
another
a
issue.
petition from the public though? Do you have any?
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
Well, I had something that I was been concerned about concerning Nathan Anderson's property. I believe there should be a variance between the properties around his building. And I understand a 4-foot variance between them, between the park and between our village property. And I don't know if that's correct, if he has that much variance. Because when I've seen the markers, as far as the park people, their markers come right into the rocks where he has poured rocks over, and that comes over his,
I don't know what the facts are there.
yeah. So I'm interested in knowing what the variance is.
Well, the setback under the zoning ordinance for the flood property was what, 4 feet?
Right, when possibly.
So it might be 4 feet for Nathan Anderson. too.
So that's what I want to
But no,
know, if
I
it's
mean,
different.
the rocks are
Yeah.
not, it's the outline of his building
Uh-huh.
that you're looking at. I mean, where, if he's got rocks right up to their line, I don't think.
He has a break in.
No, you're talking about the addition to the porch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the addition to the porch, it looks, it's over. It's over and it's into the park.
Well, all I can say is, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't want to fight this for the village. I just don't.
Did he need to get a variance? Is that what you're asking? Did he need
Well,
a
if
variance?
it's within 4 feet, yeah, then it should have been when he put the
He
addition
has a
on
building
top.
permit, and the building
Yeah.
permit is for the roof, the extension of his roof.
Oh. See, we've got
But
a
there's more
uniform.
than that permit that has been done.
Right.
It's an enclosed porch he had built. I know that.
Well,
I can see it.
Right.
if you're going to go after Nathan Anderson, you need a lawyer, and I don't litigate. And I'm not going to step on the toes of the lawyer that you hire if you decide to hire a lawyer.
I know, we need a lawyer.
Yeah.
We need a lawyer.
I think that's a sweet expression, you're gonna step on the toes. A lot of people
Well, I
are
mean,
stepping on my toes.
But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know if he's in violation or not, and I want to know. You know, I just want to set it straight that, you know, I saw the markers for the park people,
Okay.
and they're into where he has done work. And I'm sure
But
there's supposed to
that's
be
a
a
whole
variance.
can of worms because the
I
Friends
know
of
it
the
is.
Italian Hall owned those lots and we did not have the legal hammer to sell because we're an unincorporated association, so we could not legally sell it to the park, but they took it anyway. They did not listen. So the park really doesn't have clear title to that.
From what, so they got it from who?
The Friends
The
of the
Friends of the
Italian
Park
Mall.
is the ones that sold that.
It was a vote of 2-1 by a guy who never attended a meeting in over 20 years. Yeah, it's very complex for that. I don't know if you...
Associations can sell property, but it's tougher to prove that they've done what is required to make.
An unincorporated association, based on an attorney letter I received years ago. We had to fix our bylaws in order to do that.
If the unincorporated association was an association of 3 people, say, and all 3 people signed the deed, and you had absolute proof that there were no other people in the association, that would be if there were 25 people in the unincorporated association, and they didn't all sign, but you showed that you gave them notice under a contract that was made that governed the unincorporated association. They were given notice, and they had an opportunity to appear at a meeting and vote, and if the quorum was necessary, if quorum was there, if you prove all of that stuff, then you'd be okay. But an unincorporated association can own property and can sell it. The problem is trying to prove who they are, and if they sell property, that they've done it properly so that
Oh yeah, it's a big
the
problem.
grantee is taken good title.
But if if they're saying the government is their neighbor, their government really doesn't have a clear title either. So,
Well,
who is Nathan approaching upon?
okay. All I can say is,
Government.
well, no. If Nathan is encroaching on property owned by the advisory commission or the government or whatever, it's up to them. They're the
Yes,
only ones who have standing
yeah,
to argue with Nathan that he's doing something improper. The
exactly,
village is out of that.
yeah.
On the other hand, if he should have asked for a variance and he didn't, that's an issue for the village.
That's what
Not
I need to
encroaching,
find
but
out.
whether, but all I can say is, I don't want to.
But then you're opening Pandora's box, because at the time we didn't have a zoning board. And if you called the village and you did get the building permit, and we had nothing,
He's probably,
enforce, it could be a problem for us,
probably
right?
4 square in violation of the ordinance, but at this late date, so.
should that just be referred to the planning commission if they're doing the zoning? No, whether they want to look at it?
Well, basically, whether the village spends money on this and hires an attorney is a matter for the council, because the council has the purse strings,
Should we have an
not the
attorney?
planning commission. So,
Add that to the list too. A lot of unfinished business here that has been dragging for
Yeah.
many months.
We just want to uniformly enforce everything to the residents.
That's all I want to do is
Yeah.
find
Okay.
out what's right and what's wrong. So if
So,
one could continue getting away with it, we're not doing fair. We're not doing fair. People are afraid to address people because the state gets sued happy. They gotta go to court.
well,
I'm not happy at all.
a surveyor would tell you what the outline of his building, where it stands vis-a-vis his lot lines, and whether, as a result of additions to his building, he's moved into that 4-foot strip that is prohibited by the zoning ordinance unless there's variance.
It's the
and-
permit too, Jim. He had a permit just to put the roof extension on the
Okay,
roof. And
okay.
he's gone more than
Yeah,
that.
okay.
He's gone overboard with
Okay.
building.
Okay. Well,
I know I had
I mean,
built, we
it's-
had a building permit when we built in
Do you need
Sweet
to-
Town, and you need to have what you're doing done on there. And it is not written properly what he's done. It
Do
is
you need a
not.
building permit if you spend under 500? Is there a dollar amount?
I think when you're building, you
What is
should,
it?
if you're adding on, I think you have to have a
I
permit.
don't know.
And we have to call Logan County Building Inspector. I
That's
don't
right.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
And the one fella doesn't want to deal with him. I know that.
Hmm.
Let the bugger get away with it, is what they're saying. And yet everything is thrown at us when he's up here. Because we're wrong every single meeting in his eyes.
Then you could say there's some hypocrisy there,
It's
at a
right.
minimum, at the minimum.
So I'll watch my email to see what's gonna happen.
Let's see. With the zoning ordinance, we'll just say, there was a discussion whether or not Nick Anderson is in compliance with the zoning
And
ordinance.
that's right.
That, because we
That's what
certainly
I'm
are not the body that would recommend anything.
No, we're not. I just want to clarify
Okay.
what is being right and what is being wrong in the doings.
Yeah, okay. Do we have something else to discuss?
Yeah,
We have the situation with the lot next to Buckles Party Store. And, but anything else besides that, sure?
no,
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Do we want to go into closed session then?
I
yeah.
think it would make some sense.
Okay, then I move that we go into closed session. So. And so at what time are we going into closed session? We'll be into vote. So,
At 4:54. At 4:54.
all right, so I made a motion. Is there a second?
I second.
Okay. And you want to call for the vote? Dan, aye. Megan?
Bye.
Okay.
For the first time to write a letter to the editor and say, the linen fees for trustees was went from 50 to 75 and the president 150. I was gonna say, when I was on the council in '83, it was $35 and I'm back 35 years later and it's still 35.
Nothing changes.
No.
So, are you ready, or?
Yes, it's
Okay.
awesome. Thank you.
All right, well then, I will move that Jim Church draft a letter to.
Wait a minute.
So there's a motion that we come out of closed session.
Yeah, that's already been made. Okay, right.
Who made the motion?
I did.
It was seconded by.
Sharon. Okay, now, it came out at
And everybody voted.
5:26.
Okay,
Okay, and then,
now we're ready.
All right.
okay, and then is the recommendation, what's the recommendation?
Okay, so I move that the village attorney draft a letter to Aaron Bukovich outlining his responsibility for maintaining the
wall that benefits him
wall, right, the
exclusively.
wall that benefits him exclusively.
Yeah. And we all agree on that?
What do you get a second? Then?
I'll second that motion. Me,
All right.
I'll second it. Okay?
Okay, made it, okay, I'm in favor, yes.
Favor, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's not a voting member.
He's a letter writer.
Well, yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Okay, that he outlines the benefits to,
So I think that,
the benefits and what
I
else?
think that Dave has covered the essence of it.
Mhm.
And I'll put the letter together and then
Oh,
I'm sure the council will have.
Draft a letter to Aaron Bukovich
Yeah, me too.
regarding the wall.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
regarding the
that's
wall,
simple. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's-
we don't know what you're gonna say until you write that letter.
Well,
Okay.
it's what the letter will indicate to him that he has the sole responsibility for maintaining the wall because
Resource Committee? I don't have anything.
And I move that we adjourn.
Okay, we will adjourn at 5:39.
Exactly. Very good.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Can we go and do this now?
We're gonna sit right here
All right,
till
yeah.
we're done, and then we can slide over the door.
Okay, what I'll do is then, to lock this door, you just